Okay, so then at work, I'll take like snack bar. So around 11, I'll get hungry. Your face. And then I'll have it with grapes.
Okay.
So it's like a kind of small pot of grapes and then snack bar to kind of keep me alert. Because sometimes I get sleepy at work because I have a really early start. And then as the week goes on, I'm tired. So what do you think?
So we could improve that a bit more and make it a bit more protein based. I mean, I don't quite remember the content of sugar in the bar, but why don't you exchange the bar for like a handful of walnuts?
I'm getting to that because I do have some nuts in the day sometimes, but so having nuts would help with the protein. So it shouldn't be alongside the bar, but is it because I've had sugar already?
I mean, I'm not sure because like I haven't looked at that bar in ages, and I don't want to try and guess the ingredients, but I'm aware that certain bars do have a lot of sugar in them, whether it's naturally occurring or added in one of the ingredients. So why not reduce the sugar somewhat by having like more nuts and seeds? I'm an advocate of nuts and seeds. Love them.
So alongside, okay, if I had nuts and seeds, how about with the grapes? What do you think of the grapes?
Love grapes.
So
they're high in antioxidants, which antioxidants protect your cells. Remember what we were talking about with the deodorant and all these chemicals. Antioxidants actually help with that.
Okay, so then so that's around 11. So around 1, I'll have lunch, and I cook my food on the weekend. So it's usually like a tomato-based thing. So it could be pasta and chicken. It could be jollof rice and veg. These days now, I don't really meat that much. So I'll cook, for example, I have like rice with veg, and that will be it.
Okay.
Or it could be pasta, or it could be, I don't know, beans, or I don't know, just something like that. Something standard like that.
What type of pasta is it?
These days it's the brown one.
Okay. Whole wheat.
Yeah.
Whole grain, whole wheat.
Yeah.
Well, that definitely is better than the refined white pasta, which once again goes back to blood sugar and balancing and blood insulin levels balancing. So the whole wheat option is better.
Just remembered one more that I like: rice, stew, and fish. Something standard like that.
I mean, what type of rice is it?
That one would be white rice.
Okay.
Because I think I was telling you that I don't like to cut things out totally. Sometimes I just like to just have it. So.
Okay. Well, I can appreciate that, and everyone needs a treat every now and then. But just with the white rice has a high glycemic effect on the body. So when I say that, I mean that it causes your blood sugar to spike, to rise quickly. And when you do that, and it causes your insulin levels to spike and rise quickly, you're going to crash or feel a lot tired later on. You might get that energy, at the time when you're eating, but an hour or so later, you might feel a lot more fatigued. And also when there is a lot of insulin in the body, that can promote fat, weight gain rather.
Yeah.
So I would definitely change to brown rice if you can. Try it.
I think I have, and I think I didn't like it. If I'm not mistaken, I tried it and it was just like, oh. But
and remember what we said about the arsenic content in rice. So make sure you are soaking it beforehand.
What about the thicker one, like the whole grain? I think that's what it's called. There's like basmati, the thin one, and then there's the thicker one that's usually used for jollof. Do you know what I mean? Do you eat jollof rice?
I have eaten jollof rice. I am Caribbean, but that used to be my favorite dish, by the way. Okay. But I'm not 100% sure. I would definitely opt for trying whole grains as much as possible. And worst case scenario, if you're going to say, Rochelle, I just can't do that, then half and half. Try half brown, half white. Okay. But if you want to be completely different, let's like add, even more natural plant-based unprocessed food, green
Mm,
bananas, plantain,
love that.
sweet potatoes.
I was
Let's
just
get
gonna tell you what I cooked
nutrient dense foods
this
in.
week. You might like this. So sometimes I like the sweetness of the combination of sweet potatoes,
Hmm.
butternut squash, and I'll have it with like it'll be like a kind of, what do I call it? Potato porridge or something like that. Like a
Okay.
mixture of vegetables. So okay, sweet potatoes and vegetables, and then I'll put spinach in there and
Hmm.
stuff like that. So I think, yeah, this past week I had that.
Okay.
So
It's good. Oh, very
I
high
think,
in beta carotene, which is converted into vitamin A. Good for the eyes. Good for that's why they say carrots help you see in the dark. They don't, but but yeah, it's very nutrient dense. But just going back to the protein. Where's the
chicken.
protein? Oh, okay.
I didn't have it this time though. I don't know, like, I think having a more plant-based diet, you just feel better. And because of that, I eat chicken sometimes, but I tend not to that much because it does slow me down.
Okay.
Like that's what it does to people because it's digesting. It takes almost to digest. So it's like, I don't know, but so you would recommend like adding something like chicken or meat,
Or even vegetable protein. So legumes, your chickpeas, your lentils, yellow split peas, kidney beans. There's a whole range of legumes that people haven't tried.
I had no idea it was called that.
Oh, variety is the spice of life. Beans or pulses.
Okay, sounds
Try
good.
different ones.
So after lunch, sometimes I would have like a snack before I go home. So it could be my favorites are cashew nuts. So I have those. Lidl is the place to be when it comes to nuts. Also, I don't know if it's dried mango from Lidl.
Okay.
It's quite sweet, but I see it as like a kind of healthy sweet thing, and I have that sometimes, not much in the year, but I have it sometimes because I always worry and think, is it just too sweet? But I guess because you attach mango to it, you feel like it's healthy kind of thing.
So the mango, you have that with the nuts?
No, I'll have either or.
Okay. So what have I said many times in this conversation?
Balance, protein.
Proteins and good fats with carbohydrates to make sure that sugar is balanced, that those insulin and blood glucose levels are balanced better. Also, a thing to look out for when shopping is to read the ingredients. Look out for additional nasties, I like to call them, chemicals that really shouldn't be there. So with a lot of dried fruits, you'll find that there is sulfur dioxide or something else that really shouldn't be there. And once again, it's just an extra toxic burden to our system. I mean, when you have a high toxic burden, you're more likely to develop, diseases in the long term.
And I like to have a balanced diet of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks in between. So when I get home, it could range from anything like similar to what I said. Really, it could be rice, it could be pasta, whatever my mom decided to make.
What about your veg?
Sometimes I'll have salads, and this week I'm planning to have a salad for lunch. So I'm in my head because what I usually do, I don't have lettuce, I have spinach. I really like spinach. So I'll put
organic. Is it cooked?
No. So like if I'm having a salad, usually summertime is like the salad season. So I'll have like spinach as my lettuce, and then I'll have different things with it like cucumber, tomatoes. But I want to make it more exciting, and because that's quite bland. I stopped having salad cream because I just felt like it just doesn't agree with my system and it's too sweet. So I want to have like peppers in it. I want to have sweet corn and maybe even tuna, just variety. Maybe chicken strips. I don't know.
Okay, well,
I'm thinking of having that this week because like I don't know what I want to cook and I just want to like relax a bit. So I'll just probably have salad this week for lunch.
I like to try and fill a quarter of my plate with cooked veg, and then another quarter with salad, fresh salad. So cooked veg could be, broccoli, cauliflower, even mushrooms. And when I say cooked, I mean just lightly steamed, not like boiled or anything, lightly
Okay.
steamed. Cauliflower, mushrooms, broccoli, and then I might have some organic spinach. That's normally lightly steamed. Why not have one of those delicious coconut yogurts? Coconut
It's
and
not as
lemon.
nice. Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't like